Let's see here. I can sort of zoom that in a bit. No. Let me just try a few things here. Flip. I can't seem to zoom in, mother. Top messages, all messages, please. Good. Everything looks good. Rightio. Hello there, Roblox film. How are you doing? Yeah, we're just doing a little development for Rainbow Velvet today. You know, nothing major, just nice and chill. Just adjust the camera a little bit more. Rotate. There we go. That's better. Yeah, what is up, Legoshi fan gamer? How are you doing? Hello there, Annie. Annie, are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? Annie, are you okay? Will you tell us that you're okay? So yes, we're doing a little development stream for Rainbow Velvet. So let me demonstrate to you what you might quit. Oh, all right then. Goodbye. Hello there. You twos. Yes. Hello to all of you, my darlings. It is I, Plushie. Mwah. It's funny how my the symbol for my channel has become this little Stolas U2's figure. But yeah. Yeah. So what I have here is the development portfolio for Rainbow Velvet. It's essentially all the comics that I've drawn thus far. It's been a minute since I... Yes, it has. Welcome. So this is my my little portfolio for Rainbow Velvet. And if you don't know what Rainbow Velvet is, or you're new here, it's basically it's an idea that I've been working on for the last 10 years. And hoot hoot, I see you. Yeah, it's been something I've been working on for the last 10 years. It's a show about, well, originally it was a show about a girl band called Rainbow Velvet. But as it's evolving, it's more, what if like the dynamics we have of today, you know, straight being like the majority of the population and gay being like the exception. What if we flip that around? And yeah. So let's actually have a look at what we have in the portfolio so far. So here we have the first 2 pages. This one we drew on the 15th of July on a live stream, funnily enough. And yeah, right off the bat, nice and colorful, you know. I was originally going to do the entire thing like this. Remember when you started working on the hospital thing? And what did you know? Yes, I have. I missed you. We saw each other yesterday, Izzy. I know. It was awful without you. Yeah, it's been quite a while. Hello there, Maine. I've been basically unemployed for the better part of a year and a half now, but you know. Oh, hi there, who even cares about me? I do. Why, thank you, Alexis. And yeah, this is at this point I was like, you know what, it's going to take way too long to like do all the comics by hand, you know. And I thought, you know what, let's make it digital. And so pretty much page 3 to whatever page we are right now, I think it's like 33 or something, has been shh, I will tell nobody. No, I dropped my U2s. Give me a second. Where is it? There. It's like, give me a second. Yeah, there we go. Balance is being restored. Okay. Yes, I've got Vietnam flashbacks. We didn't talk about that. Annie, are you okay? And so, yeah, I was going to do the entire thing by hand, and I thought, let's make it digital. And here we are, 31 pages later, you know. Incidentally, I have this published on DeviantArt, obviously. I've got it also published on Webtoons. Just look up Rainbow Velvet on there, you'll find it, and also Galaxy Comics, I believe it was called. But I've only got the first 2 chapters on there. No, but it looks like a Russian gulag prisoner. Does it? Oh, thanks. I made a drawing of my anti-toxicity society. Nice. Do you want to have some of mine? I mean, I barely use these guys anymore. And yeah, yeah. So yeah, these are just the pages and just a little look behind the scenes so far. Hello there, George the Adventurer. How are you? Hope you're doing well. I'm doing well. Yeah, just all the little comics I drew and whatnot. Like the idea with these ones was to those gloves. Well, it is mighty cold. What do you expect me to freeze? Hi. Yeah, essentially the idea with all these comics is to use them as like a storyboard kind of thing, you know, to continue the because this is chapter 2 of Red Velvet. The first one I actually animated on this channel. If you go up on YouTube and look and type in Red Velvet, it's the very first thing that pops up. So yes, hello there, person whose name I can't. Oh, thank you. Yeah, so pretty much everyone here is either there are no women in the Velvet verse, with a few exceptions, and there's a very good story reason for that later on. Spoilers. They're stylish, aren't they? Just they're stylish. A little bit because my sister actually gave them to me. She was like, "Yeah, these gloves are too big for me," and I'm like, "Okay, can I try them on?" She's like, "Yeah, sure." So I grabbed them, and these ones are too small for me. Eh. But yes, no, there's no men. All of them are women. There's basically no. Did I say women before? I meant to say there are pretty much no men in the Velvet verse. That's what this is called. I'm calling it the Velvet verse because if Hasbin Hotel and Helluva Boss can be the Helliverse, then this will be the Velvet verse. Yeah, let's just say the idea of the Velvet verse is that it's pretty much a society run by women because there are no men left because there was some sort of I won't spoil it, but there was an event that happened that pretty much killed all the men off. And but the ones that are remaining are the ones that are um, um, immune, shall we say? Yes. What would you do if you see a Blitz cosplayer? This actually happened to me at our Comic Con about 2 years ago now. Good lord. I was going to meet Christina V to have her sign my grimoire, you know, your freshest X or whatever, and then like 2 hours before the signing finished, she just got up and left. And next to me was like a Blitz cosplayer. We just looked at each other, looked at her leaving, and was like, that's such a Verosika thing to do. Hello there, Knowles. How are you doing? The universe where my radio plays take place, plus the Pavenverse. My oh, I would cosplay as my OC. Nice. Hi, Null. Hello again. Yeah. Just looking at all these comics I drew. Oh, here we go. Here's the first bit of concept art. Hello there, Null. Classic for Rosaka, exactly. So this is Annika. She basically speaks in a like a beatnik kind of way, you know. Hey, Daddy-o, digging the vibes you're throwing down. You hear? You know, like that kind of thing. Yes. And yeah, so she's like a white fennec fox, and she wears like black all the time with like purple shades and like a purple beret. Yeah, that's like her signature thing, just clicking. Verosika or Sally? What about Verosika and Sally? Like the two of them The two of them shipped together. Oh, yes. She seems like... Exactly, exactly. Hey, he's a real... digging this real cool cat, you know? And yeah, just looking at all the work. Like each one of these pages, it took me about a day, like half an hour to draw them, and like a day to like actually color them in and whatnot. Yeah, yeah, and yeah. If you're interested in reading this comic, you can actually find it on the post in the post section of the what you call it, the community tab. So if you, yes, you. Oh dear, water. Drink water. Here, drink some water. Immediately lubricate your esophagus, darling. You need it. Yeah, we just look at all the work that I've done so far. Ah, here we go. Here's some more interesting concept art. So here we have for chapter 4, that we're working on, obviously. We got a group of girls having a sleepover, discussing music. Basically, Rainbow Velvet versus Bloody Murder. Whereas Rainbow Velvet is like ABBA type. It's basically inspired by ABBA. A lot of the stories involved a lot of women where I was on my personal closet. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah. What? You think you ate too much? Hello there, Bailey. How are you doing? Invaders Zemic Celestia. Oh dear. Yeah. No, you're not grabbing me, Stella. No, I will not be interested in you. So yeah, we have Rainbow Velvet here. They're basically like ABBA, and the purveying like rival band, if you will, is like a Queen plus Kiss kind of combination. So it's like, yeah, is this the real, that kind of thing. Nice to talk to you again too, Bailey. Hello there, ABBA fan. Hello there. So yeah, they're just basically reading like they're eating snacks and blankets and magazines or whatever, and there's opinions everywhere. That particular one is very important. I did not love her. I did not love her. It's not true. It's all bullshit. I did not love her. I did not. Oh, hi, Blitz. Oh dear. Yeah, I don't want to think about those eggs either. Yeah. Disgusting. And oh yeah, so here we have the 4 characters that I initially had in mind on the 8th of August up there for this particular chapter. So we would have had Bethany Howell, who's a wolf. Get it? A wolf, and yeah, sort of grey blue, and she was originally meant to be the homophobic one, right? That acting, if I remember seeing an actor remarkably similar to you in *Gentleman's Guide to Love and Murder*, playing Monty. No, I did not. Yeah, but let me explain, okay? So Bethany Howell over here, she was originally conceived as like the homophobic character, because in a world full of gays, of course, there are going to be people who are against it as well. It doesn't matter if they're all women. And then we also have Vi, like little nerdy sort of, a slight lisp, but yeah, little nerdy character there. And then we have Vo Melina, who's blind. And we have Kendra down here. What's going on? To be honest, I didn't think any Toxic and Hell was fandom. Only toxic nostalgic people from GTA. Oh. Okay, relax. Come. Okay. What? What did I just see? Should I be concerned what's going on in the comment section? Should I be concerned? God, I hope not. Lego did nothing. Yeah. Oh. Oh, so originally there were going to be four of them, but then I was like, you know what? I kind of like the idea of like combining these two into one character. Where I'm going to keep the fact that Vi's like I'm going to keep the name Vi, and I'm going to make her a cat, but I'm going to give her like a um kind of like a Luna sort of attitude, and so I combined the two of them, and we got Vi here, and yeah, originally I wanted to write her as like a Luna character, right? With a bit more I don't know, homophobic, I suppose. But as it turns out, as I was writing her, she turned more into Blitz. I mean, look at this face. That's a Blitz face right there. I mean, these women have some serious chest hair, like come on, that's a Blitz face right there. So I basically wrote her, okay, imagine Blitz, but homophobic, but in cat form. Yeah. Teacher, I have a mighty need. I've seen Invaded Zim as well. Nice. And this is the page where Vi just completely flips out because her favorite like band was quite obviously gay, but she's like, no, they're not gay. No, 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 no. That's called showmanship, Kendra. It's called showmanship. Yeah, and that's pretty much as far as I've gotten with the comic. But today, I thought we would just do like a little stream where we just look at all, just do some concept art and like sketch out some things. Yes, she's gay. What? No, 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 no. No. She's not gay. And then it turns out that these two are actually, together. And she's like, that's bloody disgusting. But this is my favorite concept art of Kendra. I mean, look at those eyes. So she's got like one brown eye with like the black eyelashes, and one like white, sort of like an albino patch with like a light blue eye and like white eyelashes and whatnot. And yeah, good old Kendra. Hello, yeah, how are you doing? Good to see you. Right, and then over here, I've got some more designs of the actual like outfits that they'll be wearing once Rainbow Velvet's actually performing on stage. Interesting. I'd actually forgotten about Kendra from Hell of a Boss. Actually, oops. But interesting coincidence. But yeah, this is the sort of outfit I'm going for. Sort of like a thriller inspired like jacket, from Michael Jackson. It's got like each one of them has like a little symbol for the heart, like a card symbol, like a little blue diamond, or a little green spade, or a clover, or whatever, just underneath I think the left eye, and the symbol here sort of coincides with that one. And yeah, let's see what else I have here. Let's see. I think it's on this one that I have it actually, because I've already used two of these pads already. Let's see. Here's some more concept art of White Talon, one of the singers or one of the music band members of Bloody Murder. She's got this interesting thing because she's only got one eye, so she wears this mask that's got like her little signature, little symbol, like a little wink with like three little stitches. And yeah, she's just called White Talon, quote unquote, because no one knows who she actually is. But yeah, she just basically wears all white. Some more concept art of White Talon there. Right eye's sewn shut in a white wink pattern. White Helen only has one eye. White pixie haircut, like a white hoodie. She was her look was kind of inspired by Spider Gwen. That sort of white, sort of hoodie, kind of pink and like pastel blue look. My keyboard is acting up. What? I tried to comment something and it just keeps scrolling down. Oh dear. Oh dear, that's not good. The one time I made a heartbroken celebrity was discovered playwright. Oh. Oh dear. Oh, excellent. I respect people who don't like AI, but I also don't want them putting in my face that they're calling me a piece of trash. Well, ignore the people who call you a piece of trash there, Alex. They don't know any better. They don't know anything. Period. And this is the part where right after Vi calls like two women together disgusting, and then they're like, understandably they're shocked, and she puts her hand on Vo's shoulder, and she goes, "What? It is? Two women together like that? It's bloody revolting." And then Vo's like, "Vi, enough." And she goes, "Don't you start. You two were perfectly happy 5 minutes ago. I don't understand." "That's because you weren't calling us disgusting for loving each other." And then her eyes widen. "What? Us? Oh, give me a break." And she just starts complete panicking. And then she sees her actual hand on her shoulder, like, oh no, she wasn't kidding. Wait, you mean you're serious? I mean, you two? Yes, Vi. But you're not like them. And Kendra's like, what exactly do you mean by them? I like that you have a lot of disabled characters. I remember one of my old projects was filled with the brim of them, along with lesbians, gays, trans people, transsexual lesbians, and well, that's pretty much Rainbow Velvet as well. I mean, Vi only has one arm. Vi herself is. It's going to be a huge part of her. Like, look, you can see there she's only got half of her right arm. And she only uses her obviously she only uses like her right arm super expressively. Where am I? Ah, yes. So this is the one I'm currently working on. She goes, "What's wrong? What?" It's like, "You're not like them, because I know you guys exactly. What's changed? Like nothing." And then she goes, like, it's not. It's different." And Kendra goes, "Why?" Because they're what? They're just. And then she spots the Rainbow Velvet album cover, and she goes, and then she grabs it and goes, "See here, this is the problem." But that misinterprets her entire point, because her point is that the members of Black Feather are not gay. But then she pulls up a Rainbow Velvet like, but and then the two of them will just look at each other down here like, she just contradicted herself majorly. No, the mosquitoes. Oh dear. And this is the one I did just this morning in breakfast. It's the one of Ra from chapter 3, because she's an athlete and she's like super sporty and whatnot. So I commented to be active, not to argue with anyone. If you're wondering about the quotation marks, it's because it's a phrase I use when people get angry at me for commenting something negative. But then the question is, why are you commenting something negative, Alexis? Yeah, this is Ra from chapter 3. Scrolling. Luckily, I've got some evidence here. There she is. She's the one who takes the talkulator out of Angie's hand here and basically just drops it on the floor and it breaks. And then she like panics. She goes, "Okay, that I didn't expect her to actually explode on me, But the main reason she took it up and dropped it is so she can see Carrie here. And she goes, Well, well. And Carrie's like having none of it. And she goes into like analysis mode and she goes, who is this? You know? And it turns, and she basically rescues Angie and Ra's like previous page actually. She smacks the hell out of Ra for daring to like, you know, pick on her sister. And she goes, "Oh shit!" And then people just start like gossiping. Meanwhile, Ra's just like beep, like she hit me, but the audience was like, "Oh no, poor Ra, you okay?" It just there's nothing going on. Just as she walks away, dude. And then when she opens her locker, it turns out that she actually has like a little picture drawing of of Carrie like in her locker. And it turns out that she's actually secretly in love with Carrie, but Carrie doesn't do that. Yeah, but that's enough about that for now. Oh, also, later on, this is going to be very relevant. There's going to be like a few movements going on, like not exactly political movements, but like out of necessity, and because trans folks in particular are extremely persecuted, especially the trans men. So they have like this little greeting. So tap the nose with the thumb, like on the. So it's like let me demonstrate. So it's like tap, so and so. It makes a T to like let other people know, you know. And there's like three responses for that. Hello there, Mr. Glass. How are you doing? Feed stole. Feed. I must feed. Bird feed? Where? These things are not good for. They don't. The calories are terrible. They're going to go straight to my hips. Oh dear. Mind you, I could use a little bit more hip action. That's not what I meant. Shush. What's one of my favorite female characters? And they are Emily Pinkle, Octavia, Luna. Oh, nice. Have you seen the new for falsettos here on YouTube? No. What's a falsetto? And also, okay, so that makes a little T kind of greeting, and then you got three possible responses. You can either respond with the same thing. Well, it usually goes start with this, and then the response is usually this, which means I see you. So it's like this, and then the eyes in the middle, and then it goes. It also means are you trans or ally, and so your options are to respond with pretty much the same as this if you are trans as well, or you can also respond as an ally, just sort of go like this and like put your nose right there, so it makes an A. Yeah, right. Let's actually do some drawing, shall we? Okay, where's my pen? So I basically let me just use something I can actually position this on. There we go. This is my gigantic owl plushie, by the way. Look at that boy. Look at that boy. Who him is. Okay. I realized that I don't have any non-binary characters yet, so it's time. I think it's time we change that. So I've got a sort of idea. Ooh, an owl character. Maybe I should do an owl character. I hadn't actually considered that. Note to self. Owl character. Oh, and today is the 20th of August. Already? Where the hell's the time gone? Okie doke. Pierre. Okay. Pierre. Okay. First order of business. Idea. Non binary NB character. So the idea I'm kind of going for is like some characters are like birds or rabbits or cats. So I wanted to make something that's sort of, you're not sure if it's a rabbit or a cat, sort of, half and half. I want to do sort of like this. I wanted to give them like because the cats have like really sharp ears like that, and the bunnies have like ears sort of like that, you see. So I want to give her like, oh, these are also black usually, like a darker color with like the little pink areas inside there. I want to give them like a combination of these two, so I want to make the ears sort of like that, you see, like all sharp. And maybe make them dark as well. A bit like that, you see. I wonder, should I like give them like a like what kind of yeah, thank you. What kind of hairstyle should I give these to? I think I want to give them like a sort of like a kind of like a Jinx kind of hairstyle from whatever that game is. It's sort of maybe something like so. Oh, that's looking nice. Ooh. What if I give them like a little Stolas kind of quiff? Sort of like that. Arcane, thank you, Via. Give them sort of a like a little quiffy thing going on there. Yeah, I like that. Look at that. And then it sort of goes behind the ear like so. Yeah, that's neither male nor female. I like that. I like that. Hello there, Dr. Mandela. How are you doing? Oh, you did? Oh, thank you, darling. I very much appreciate that. Hope you enjoyed your Call of Duty game, and I hope you enjoy this development stream as well. Now, the thing okay, I'm considering for the eyes, right? We'll give them like a look like that. For the eyes in Rainbow Velvet, the men have a very specific like eye shape. It's usually very angular. You see? That's like the men eye shape, where the women ones are usually much more, much more like so, and maybe all sorts of variations of like, how in Hazbin Hotel and Hell of a Boss, or maybe Hell of a Boss mostly, like the horn shapes, you have like the thin ones for the women ones, and like the thick lines for like the men ones. That's pretty much the same idea that I've got going on there. You did! Hello there, great YouTuber. How are you doing? Welcome. So you kind of did like My Little Pony, where it makes females in different... A bit, yes. But it's mostly... It's mostly with like the eye shapes. Some characters you can tell who's trans and who isn't. For example, Izzy. Let me just show you here with the... like look at Izzy's eyes here. What what do you immediately notice? See how they're all sharp? And you've got a little Adam's apple there. That's right. Izzy's trans. I mean, you got the trans flag in the background there. The plot of Rainbow Velvet is um it's about a glam rock band of four women, as because these four are the main they're famous in the Velvet verse, and they're like they're a glam rock band basically, and everyone knows them, everyone loves them, but beneath the shiny bright surface of like candy and like sunshine and rainbows, there's quite a darker thing going on, that will be explored later on in the series. That's pretty much what it is. It's glam. It's an apocalypse disguised as like a glam rock band story. There you go. That's like the best I can describe it. Okay, so the eyes. I wanted to give and like the non-binary character here. I want to give them like an eye that's sort of half and half of these two. You see the YouTube status? Yes, you do. Hello there. How's it going? Now all my stories have been told, except for one. When the stars start to align. I know. I'll give them like that. The sort of female shape, but I'll make it angular, like an aperture. Look at that. Now you can't tell which one that is because it's got the. Actually, I use my other pen. My fancy Sharpie. But yeah, now you can't tell whether it's male or female going by the eyes. Oh, video games are boring you a bit. Thinking of about leaving school to make a post video. Well, hoot hoot. Um, I know. I mean, a hoot hoot joke. I suppose I'm pretty good at parties. I'm pretty funny. I guess you could say I'm a hoot. That was terrible. I'm sorry. I was cringe. Yeah, but my OCs are kind of very powerful people. Fair enough. No, don't run out of ink. There we go. Like the worst thing about being poor is that when you run out of something and you don't have any money to replace it, and you really love using that something, like this Sharpie, for example. I've been using this thing to draw like 30 pages now, and it's like, no, it's on its last legs. Like I could feel the Sharpie getting lighter and lighter. Oh dear. Yeah, that's a slightly unusual eye than that one or that one, because it's all angular, like inside, but outside it's all round. There we go. I think that's an elegant compromise. So also another thing I have to keep in mind is their no like for the cats ones, their noses are like this. But for the rabbits, the noses is usually like this. So because they're non-binary, I kind of want to like do like a fusion of these two. Hello there, Maine. How are you doing? Elegance is very important. Exactly, exactly. So I wanted to do like a this plus this equals something down here. Maybe like a Maybe a nose like that? Let's actually put that on there. Sort of. Okay. Interesting. So you can't really tell. Hello there, Kenzie. How are you doing? Good to have you here. Let me just heart that for you as well. Actually, how do I heart things on here? I'm so out of touch with the. I have one that goes by my YouTube name and going pure shadow, and it's reasonable for many destructive states. Sorry, responsible. Every powered being tries to stop her, but she. I'm doing good. I'm doing very well, thank you. I'm doing excellently. I'm just waiting for my laundry to finish in like 20 minutes, and yeah, then I'll get back to doing my laundry and maybe stream a little bit later on. Yeah. So yeah, this stream's not going to last too long, I'm afraid, my darlings. I'm waiting for like the next 20 minutes or so for my laundry to be done. But I thought, you know what, we can develop Rainbow Velvet a bit further. Hello there, Robin loves the Beatles. I love Michael Jackson myself. How are you doing? Ah, laundry. Time to adult, huh? Yeah, unfortunate. But it is what it is. Um, so we just. There we go. I think that's a pretty good design for a non-binary character because you can't tell whether she's or he's or they's. Sorry, just she's the default in the Velvetverse. How to collaborate? Basically, just support me as much as you can, and if anyone can actually help me like finance this, that's like the main way. Because I pretty much have everything else sorted, like the design of the characters and whatnot. But it's the actual getting in the process of getting Rainbow Velvet actually made. No, she, they. I'm just gonna go by they. They are not a cat, and they're not a rabbit either. They're sort of in between, because the character is quite literally non-binary. So I'm not. Yeah, cats and rabbits are like the main um, species, I suppose. Cute. They're a hybrid, exactly, because they're non-binary. You see, they're neither rabbit, no, cat, no, in between. There you go. You actually made your own comics. That's awesome. What's it called? What am I drawing today? This is we're doing. This is a concept art stream for Rainbow Velvet, and we're developing a non-binary character. And yeah, so the idea is to make a character that's neither a cat nor a rabbit, sort of in between. Not the male eyes, not the female eyes, sort of like a like an aperture kind of thing. And I don't want the eyes and the nose to be sort of the cat nose or the rabbit nose, sort of in between. Favorite animal? I would have to say cats. Cats, rabbits, and birds. Those three. That's why they're. That's why those three are in Rainbow Velvet. Cats, rabbits, and birds. It's Super Pizza, which is pizza slice. It's a red cape fighting a giant piece of evil broccoli and the entire villain league of vegetables. Ooh, nice. Meanwhile, at the Legion of Doom. And look at the ears, like so. Now, the question is, from which of the which because I'm very tempted to give them like a little Adam's apple, but I also don't want to do that at the same time. You heard actress Hayden pass away. No? Who's that? I love cats too, but sadly my parents won't let me have one. But I'm trying to convince them to get me one. Oh, cute. Hopefully you get a cat. For me, it is seven. It's 12:07. I've got 15 minutes before my laundry's done. Actually, for the non-binary character, let's give them the shoulder. But instead of drawing the usual, chest edge, shall we say, I'm going to make it entirely flat. Or maybe just like a hint of like a binding thing going on there. Just a subtle little hint. There we go. That's good. It's the actress of Scream. Oh, what's a craggle? I'm not sure. They wear a collar that covers the Adam's apple in the film. Oh, interesting. We have cookies and candy. It's not a cult, and we'll really want to take over YouTube. Yes. Cookies, everything. Did you see the little title card? Yes, I did. Hello there, Wendy. How are you doing? Okay. Now, for this character, we need a name. Oh, you are. Welcome. Welcome to you. And I hope you enjoy from all of us here on live stream. It's very rare, but we all welcome you. What was your name again? Windy. There we go. Sorry, I forgot. We all welcome you from the bottom of our hearts, Wendy. Welcome to the Plushiverse. Glad to have you here, and I hope you enjoy your stay. Love you. Mwah. So, sit back and enjoy the show. Relax and get comfortable. Excellent. Okay, name. What did I think of the title card? I think it's pretty good. It's pretty much what we discussed there, via, and I can't wait to actually start the actual dub with you. I also like the colors of it. I'm on my own, no leaks. I'm assembling an army called Mandalites. Oh, wow. Of course you do, darling. Everyone deserves a kiss. Mwah. 6 people watching, 6 kisses incoming. Mwah, 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 mwah. There you go. 6 and 7. Mwah. There you go. Kisses for all. Do you have a favorite musical? Favorite musical? Favorite musical? Favorite musical? Do I have a favorite musical? Well, I don't particularly like musicals. I'm not really a big fan of them. Mm, no, I can't really say I've got a favorite musical. Fist bump, fist bump. There you go. Hugs. Um, favorite, favorite play, favorite film, Chicken Run. Period. Chicken Run. I've actually got the entire book collection of the unfortunate series of events in like mint condition because I've only read them through once. But yeah, my favorite movie is always going to be Chicken Run. Do 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 do. Oh, my me eat now. Eat good. Eat very good. I have to eat. Oh. Do 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 do. Okay, this character needs a name. I'm thinking like Kendra. Kendra would have been like a really great name for this character. But I'm thinking more along the lines of something like one of those like gender neutral names, you know. Eating pork chops and green beans. Ooh, I've I only because of my poor financial situation at the moment. I basically only eat twice a day, like a really big breakfast at like 10 a.m. and then I eat my dinner of like either spicy ramen, spicy chicken ramen with chicken mince, or like chicken tonkatsu. Willow, Willow. Name possibilities. Willow. I like Willow. And what was the other one? Charlie. Charlie. Okay. Let's see if we can come up with 4 more names. Brandy. No, that's okay, man. You just support me as best you can, and that's all I ask for. Willow, Charlie, Brady, Brady. Ooh, Brady. Interesting. Rowan, Rowan. That's an excellent one. Rowan. That's an excellent name. Phineas. Phineas has got more of like a male connotation to it. I'm sort of looking more for like a name like Max, you know, that can it can be like Max Maximus or like Maxime, you know, kind of go both ways. Rowan is excellent. I'll put a little star next to it. Rowan. Oh, wow. We need 2 more names. Tatum. Maxi. Maxi. This character is non-binary, so I'm looking for the name that's half that can't be misconstrued as either male or female, sort of gender neutral. But Rowan is an excellent one. Rowan and Charlie. But Willow is excellent as well. But Rowan is the It's like ding 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 ding. Rowan. Frankie. Frankie. Yep, that works. Frankie. Quinn. Excellent. Excellent. Okay, so let's have a vote, shall we? It's Rowan versus Quinn. Poll. Okay, down in the comments, my darlings, Rowan or Quinn with 2 N's for this character. Are they going to be called Rowan or Quinn? Vote now. These green beans are so good. Green beans are delicious because they're vegetables. I'm much more partial to like broccoli myself. Quinn, Rowan, Quinn. Okay, so Rowan, let's see. Quinn, Rowan, Quinn, Quinn, Rowan, Quinn, Rowan. That's 3 versus 4. We need more votes. More votes, more votes, more votes. Quinn. Quinn. No, I can actually change my... Of course you can change your mind. I'll just take that one down from Rowan then. And we need 4 more. I think we need 4 more votes just to be absolutely sure. Just Quinn. I think it's becoming obvious the character's going to be called Quinn. Winner, Quinn. I love that name. Excellent. Okay, Quinn wins. Nice. Let's actually commemorate this. I was thinking of making them making their color teal. I know that's green, but yeah, it's supposed to be teal. Supposed to be teal. Okay, there you go. Quinn. Now, last name. My favorite animated character is Dry Bones from nice, good old. I think my favorite Mario character is Waluigi. Wah! Don't believe me, just wah! You know that kind of thing. Now we need a last name. Possible last names. Let's have 5 last names. O'Neill. Okay, O'Neill. Templeton. Nice, nice. Oritz. Oritz. Ooh. Okay. Hemingway. Hemingway. I like Hemingway. Templeton. Quinn Templeton. Quinn O'Neill. Quinn Oritz. Quinn Hemingway. I think Hemingway is a good one here. Oritz. Hemingway. You know, Oritz, did I? I'm sorry. I'm a little bit. Oh, Ortiz. Right, my bad. I have a little trouble reading sometimes. Ortiz. But I like Hemingway. Hemingway's nice. TLT. My last name, but don't. Okay, I won't. But I very much like Hemingway. Hemingway it is. And let's lock that in as well. Excellent. Oh! Shall I make their eyes green? I like that. Let's actually make the eyes green. So I don't think I really have a character whose eyes are green. Look at that. Excellent. And we are very much out of time. So, no. Supposed to be teal. Okay, so where am I going to do this? Oh, I'll do it over here. No, actually, what should I call this section? Because I want to record everyone who's been here. Of course, I'm Via. Of course, out of time. Yes, but I've got my laundry that I have to go do. It's sitting over there in the washing machine, beeping at me. Okay, so let's have a let's call this segment viewers who were there. Let's call it viewers who were there. Okay. Everything is awesome. Everything's cool when you're part of a team. Okay, let's see. Officially via Mainline Productions. Mainline Productions. 9419. 9419. Great YouTuber 0526. Great YouTuber. YouTuber with a capital T. Great YouTuber 0526. 0526. Kenzie 14-7. Wendy E H7W, W name for that one. Oswaldo Ayala 9167. Q Richard D. Q Richard D. Nulls. Nulls. Oh, no, null is one. What? Null is one, capital O, one. One reason. One reason. Streamies. I like that word, streamies. One is, null is one reason not to be like me. Not to be like me. And who else? Am I missing anyone? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm missing someone. Who am I? Oh, only 8 of us. Great YouTuber Nulls. Oh, there we go. I found you, Dr. Mandela. Dr. Mandela. Greatest South African president. 45. Dr. Mandela 45. Is that everyone? Hello there. Right at the end there, Irem. led Irem led on you, ONU, YOD, UNYA, UNYA. 10. What? Okay, let's see. Officially via great YouTuber. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. And Sir Sage, of course. Sir Sage, the Great. There you go. Just to sum this up for you, Sir Sage. This is our non-binary character that we just voted on names from Willow, Charlie, Brady, Rowan, Frankie, and the excellent Quinn. So they're half the neither because the predominant species is basically rabbit or cat, but Quinn is somewhere in between, like really long sort of bunny cat ears. And look at these excellent names that the viewers came up with. And we settled on Hemingway. So now we've got a non-binary character called Quinn Hemingway. That's an excellent name. Bloody excellent. Mother, I don't want to clean my room, Mother. I want to play with my Nintendo Switch too, Mother. There you go. Feeding dogs all the time is cool. Yes, I think so. Okay, doke. And I'll just give it the old John Hancock. And there you go. There's an hour of work. Thank you for being here. I've got to go do my laundry now. Yeah, it's beckoning at me to go and get it. Yes, but it will be ending soon. But I will be back. Don't worry. Like the Terminator, I'll be back. And yeah, catch you later, my darlings. Love you, and I very much appreciate you helping me with Rainbow Velvet here, because this is part of the history now, friends. This is part of the history, and the best part is, you all made it happen with me. That's excellent. Love you all, my darlings. I want you to remember these 3 things first. 1, I love each and every one of you from the bottom of my heart, and that will never ever change. 2, you are all beautiful. And that will never ever change as well. And 3, look at the amazing work we did. You are now part of the Velvetverse. Until next time, my darlings, I shall see you all in the next one. Rock on. Love you all, my darlings. Plushy out.